East Moline is looking into upgrades for its water infrastructure. The city says it has to meet new regulatory requirements and replace facilities that are at the end of their service life. Maddie France joins us in studio to explain what the city needs and how much it could cost. Good evening, Maddie.
Hey, John. There are three main systems the city wants to fix. The most expensive is the wastewater treatment plant and collection system. Its upgrades are estimated at $62 million. The drinking water treatment plant and distribution system needs about $42 million, and the stormwater system needs about $3 million. But city officials say these upgrades will save money in the long run.
The impetus is before us now to start that process.
It's a process cities across the country are coming to terms with. Systems like wastewater and drinking water treatment are getting too old to use.
We have a 70-year-old system, so that you can imagine the breaks that happen every year that are keep ongoing and get larger and larger and more every year that we have to replace.
City Administrator Mark Rothert says it's time for East Moline to take the plunge on water infrastructure upgrades.
We keep paying for expensive emergency repairs, or we build facilities that can address the needs of our current demand.
But aging pipes aren't the only motivation.
It's a federal mandate to replace those lead service lines by the end of 10 years.
New regulations require cities to do work like replacing lead service lines. Those are the pipes that bring water from water mains into buildings. The city also needs to start removing phosphorus from its wastewater by 2030.
Which is a dangerous chemical that is harmful to ecological life when it's released into the Mississippi River.
It also needs new PFAS monitoring equipment and a full audit of its flood protection measures. But that all costs money.
Our funding plan would be a combination of gradual rate adjustments and long-term borrowing.
Utility rate increases could start as early as January, but the exact amount depends on what loans and grants the city gets and what city council says. They'll decide which projects take priority and which should be saved for later. Now, if the city were to do all of the proposed upgrades, residents would see rate increases every year for the next 5 years. For 2025, it's estimated at more than $16 a month, or nearly $200 a year. The city estimates the average household currently pays more than $69 a month for water, sewer, and stormwater. That's an increase of more than 20%. However, Rothert says this is not a final figure. John?
All right, Maddie, thank you. And Rothert says the city is looking at a relief program for those who can't afford the rate increases. He says residents can contact City Hall with their input.